skin looks divine. What should I do with my hair next? Comment down below. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shari, Elisa, and today's video we are going to be doing it's going out of order of your usual steps, and so if you're interested in seeing this TikTok video, then stay tuned. Listen to this video.
Makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first, then after.
Okay, so it says moisturize. First thing we're gonna do is moisturize. Let's just jump into it. All right, so I am using, if you guys see my Ulta haul, then you know that I purchased the Ordinary Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA, which is hyaluronic acid. So this is going to be super moisturizing, which I have already moisturized. I already did my steps, but I did that probably 3 hours ago.
Take some translucent powder. I usually.
Okay, now we need to do translucent powder. I wonder, does she say anything about do we need to let this set? Okay. The Fenty Beauty, though I kind of wish I had gotten banana as well. Actually, this was given to me. Shout out to Jennifer, one of my girls that works for Fenty, passed along. All right, I'm gonna take a big brush and dip it into the cap just so we have to. Okay, what did she say?
Use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face. Not too much.
Okay, not too much. Lightly dab it all over the face.
And take some setting spray. Could be any.
Okay, we're gonna take setting spray. I can't. Oh fuck! I just dropped the powder everywhere. We're gonna use the continuous. I don't even have to shake this. Why the fuck am I shaking this? We're gonna use the Morphe setting spray. Let's spray this bitch down. It smells like a spa.
After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first.
Okay, so we're gonna give it like 30 seconds. I actually need to just clean up really quick because I just dropped setting powder everywhere. Let me know in the comment section how your year is going. How's everybody feeling? Are you feeling productive? I don't know if anybody is into astrology, but right now there are like 6 planets in Aquarius, so I'm like such an airhead these days. Like I cannot remember anything to save my freaking life. Like I've been so forgetful, but it's also kind of allowing me to like be in the moment. And so this year already feels completely different. Like I was so excited for 2019 to end, and I was really excited for 2020, and while things shaped out very interesting, I'm also not disappointed in 2020. I mean, I definitely wish I was more adventurous in traveling as anybody is, but it hasn't been actually that bad. And 2021 is shaping out to be really interesting. I'm getting ready to move soon, so girls, moving on up. I'll be using my favorite, which you guys already know, Milk Primer. I cannot primer I have ever like used this much. Like I have a bunch of primers that I've probably need to throw away that I've had for so long, and they just don't hit as much as this does. So let's see. All right, I also haven't picked my foundation. I'm probably gonna do Fenty just because that's like a classic for me. The thing about this primer is that I have to wait for it to set anyway, because the Milk Hydro Grip does much better the longer that you wait. It's Fenty for probably like a year. When did I get this? I think this was gratis. There's no G on it. There's a top on it too. Usually when I worked at Sephora, oh yeah, it is gratis. When I was at Sephora, they never really used to give us like tops to shit. They would just like, no, whenever a product came with like the spatula, a spoon or something, they're like, no, here, take this. So I always used to crack me up. Like, dang, I can't even get the top, the scooper. Please do 2 pumps. This is the Fenty Pro Filter number 385. I've been wearing this probably since the launch of Fenty. It does appear a little orange on camera. And it does look a little bit orange in person, but I found that there's nothing really that matches me like the way I want. I feel like I need to get rematched. And the reason I say that is because I have, when you do chemical exfoliants, I feel like it changes your skin tone. So like my tan doesn't really go away. It's gotta be brutally cold for my tan to really go away. So what does the girl say next?
Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look, and it's gonna stay on 24/7, and it's not gonna crease. If you wear makeup, watch.
The thing I want to know though, because I just like don't have this opportunity to talk to this person because it's fucking TikTok. Does she put setting powder? We're about to find out, guys. We're really about to try this whole trend on my channel. I see a lot of trends on TikTok that I've never seen on YouTube in the years that I've been on YouTube and watching YouTube, that it always really is interesting to me. So I'm like, you know, back in the day the girls were doing it on. I feel like YouTube, this is something else I want to talk about. I feel like YouTube has turned into more makeup, like professional makeup artists being able to show their technique and all that stuff and all that genius. Whereas like TikTok is more of like the younger crowd. Okay, so in person, we're working with it, but on person and camera, like staring at myself, I look really orange. And I feel like that's the problem I have. This is why I want to talk about this like chemical exfoliant thing. When you do chemical exfoliant on your skin, it, whether we like it or not, it lightens your skin, you know, because it's trying to get rid of the dark spots and anything, you know, that doesn't need to be there. You know, it's literally taking a layer off. Last 3 months I haven't liked any of my foundation. If you guys watched my previous video of me dumping my foundations that I've had for 5+ years, my little collection, it wasn't really that hard to separate from it because everything was nothing, barely anything matched me, you know. And this is why I'm so connected to my to my milk foundation. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of this caramel color from NARS. This is slowly becoming, I don't want to say a fave, but I really like it. But lately it's just been kind of like all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I shouldn't question it. I just need to, like, whenever like I have a moment to like get centered and get grounded in like who I am, that's important, instead of like trying to beat myself up for not being. But I definitely have a ton of text messages to return. And I feel like there's like certain people that I like feel like I cannot not respond to them, but there are certain people that's like, it's not intentional, but like I just don't really know where my brain is at sometimes. It's like, I don't know if anyone ever feel this way. Like lately I've been telling my friends, I just don't think the 9 to 5 was meant for women. I was watching this video one time, and this guy was like, yo, sometimes women are just have like, men say to women, other men like, oh, let's go play basketball, and then they say, oh, what time? 5 o'clock, and they just go. And whereas women were like, what are you doing today? And like we don't kind of get to the point because our mind wanders, and like that's exactly how my mind has been, in the sense of like just all over the place. And I don't mind it because I feel like eventually it brings me closer to what I need to get to in a creative space. But now I'm wondering if like this like free-flowing thought process that's behind me these days is like detrimental, or is it allowing me to like really be in the moment? I don't know. It's a really strange thing. Okay, anything that makes me super insecure, because I feel like I've got a nice hand with makeup, so I don't really have to worry about that. But it's like, who wants to rely on makeup to do certain things that a board certified dermatologist or plastic surgeon can do? I am so for plastic surgery. I think when you get too much plastic surgery and you don't recognize yourself, like, oh my god, I forgot to like, Cardi was going in today on Instagram about people saying that her chin and she had all this surgery, and like, let's be honest, we really cannot tell who Cardi is these days because her face has changed a lot. But like, I also can't judge her because if I had the money, shit. You know, I mean, my roommates, my friends always joke like, if we had the money, we would like, I would have the best trainer, the best chefs, all that. Like, you couldn't tell me shit. Especially the kind of money that they're touching. You'd be lying if you say you wouldn't do a little nip and tuck. I'm getting a little Juvederm box, like something, you know? Suck it up, get it snatched. My hair would always be on my face. So let's, guys, I'm about to do something so funny. I found this KKW setting powder that I've had for a while. And the funniest thing is, like, I probably haven't used this in so long, but because it's yellow and I really want to like balance out the neutral and golden tones in my skin, I am going to take this brush lately, even though this is for what is this? This is really for highlight. I don't like highlight as much these days, so I just like to use this because it fits. Like I said, my under eye is really the tiniest little bitch. She's so tiny, and this is a perfect brush for her. This isn't a terrible powder. I think because the internet hates Kim, they're so quick to, like, you know, say this shit is trash. It's okay. I think the packaging is really ridiculous, and for the price that you pay for Kim's products, it's kind of like, all right, girl, we know you're dicking us. But the powder's actually not that bad.
3 hours later.
It really looks really good. I am getting creasing underneath the eye. That is just because I baked, because I just really wanted to try this out. But this is like my normal, like, kind of everyday makeup this style, and the fact that it lasted 2 hours and it still looks like dewy and like fresh but a little satiny, and my blush is just still there, really honestly is impressive. I mean, TikTok, you might have done something. I wanted to just put a little bit of highlight on just because it's Fenty and I'm already wearing a Fenty face. That I was just curious what it would look like, especially after 2 hours. I miss being dressed up in the city and putting on makeup, and honestly this makeup still freaking slays. Still slays. I'm giving you a summertime glow, which I like so much. I would recommend this, especially, look, I'm not one to judge about when you go out and how often you go out and wear makeup. I honestly think you can go to the fucking bodega with a beat face on. It's your life, do it as you please. So I don't want to say what this makeup is for, because we're honestly in the pandemic, so you can wear it where you want. I think whatever makes you feel good is when you should wear it. I honestly wear this every single day, and it does feel a little bit heavy, so you know, those are just things to take into account, you know, when life opens back up. If you are somebody who does go out and you just want to have like a good everyday makeup like I do, this is really nice. I feel like this would last another 4, maybe 5 hours. I would definitely try this again. I would wear this a little bit more often. Like, this is staple Shari makeup, and I think it looks really good. So shout out to TikTok for showing me that. I am definitely trying to try a couple more things from TikTok. I'm gonna post them on the channel. If you guys don't want to download the app, then I'll just bring the content here, and I'm really enjoying it. So this completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I will see you guys next time. If there's anything that you want to see or have an interest or things that you want me to talk about, please list them down below and I'll try my best to get to them. I just finished watching the free Framing Britney Spears story. If you have a chance to watch it, please do. It's so sad. It's so sad that I literally tweeted Jay-Z and I was like, can you please help? Because I feel like he just got the knowledge and obviously the money and the resources, because he's well respected to try to help Britney Spears. So if you have a chance, please watch it. It is so good. And free Britney. See you next time, guys. Bye.